Well, I was going to adjust it, but then, of course, the cord decides it wants to throw a little hissy fit. So, figure I'll do the adjusting now. Let it figure out its business. But, that much aside, audio sounds good. Mic sounds good. Video looks good. I think we're good to go. Say something. Happy. And there it goes again. Brilliant. It's going to be that kind of day, I think. There we go. Happy. Still not Friday yet, everybody. But, hey there, hi there, everyone. Hope you all are doing well. Welcome to the stream. Today is day 1 of the featured Xpool arena. Now, I'm going to be going for milestones for this guy here first time around. And depending what his cutoff is, may wind up doing a featured grind for him starting up on Monday. But I'm still coming off of the big Guardian grind that just finished up this morning. I'm exhausted. I'm probably going to sleep for a long freaking time tonight. So tonight's going to be pretty chill and laid back, as these streams oftentimes are. Just putting up points and, you know, seeing where we wind up in an hour and a half, couple hours, whatever it winds up being. Y'all know the routine. Want to welcome you guys here who are going to be who are live. Looking forward to gabbing with you. Getting to chat with you guys is definitely one of the highlights of doing the live streams and doing these arena grinds. So cheers to you guys. Also want to take a moment and welcome the latest Von subs to the channel. Cheers, everybody. Thanks for finding the channel in the depths of the YouTubes. Cheers on digging the videos I've put out and are interested in the videos yet to come. Got plenty of cool stuff coming up this week still. Finishing up Path 1 Abyss retrospective. Kind of finding out how long it wound up taking me, how many revives I wound up using, and how many free hits I had by having Heimdall on my team. So, gonna look out for that. Next up tomorrow is Aegon. And we're just going to keep the show on the road. Got Aegon, got Invisible Woman, Cole, and then the Collector. And then that's a wrap. That's a wrap. So starting off here, getting the Infinite Streak, and as also is tradition, using my 4 stars, which is the only time I ever really use 4 stars. Just, you know, for old time's sake. But let's see who's here. People's Champ is here. Oh, finally. People's Champ has returned to RobVonShoe's channel. Good to see you, bud. Good to see you. And Roblox, happy Thursday again. Yes, actually. I'm actually kind of excited at the prospect of a 5-star Xpool. Because there are a couple of synergies now. And for now, it still is only a couple. But still are a couple of synergies where it requires a Deadpool champion that is not Gold Pool. And since Red Pool is not available as anything higher than a 4-star, I don't have the 6-star Xpool, then that just leaves a 5-star Xpool here to fill that void. So, I would like to have him strictly for synergy purposes, and then I would hope at some point dude also winds up getting a buff. But for now, he's in Arena. I am hoping he winds up going for something reasonable. That'd be a big plus. And we'll go from there. What's up, Skull? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. And Master Doolittle. Welcome to the stream, bud. Is Deadpool X-Force good for prestige? No. Not really. There are a lot of other mutant champions, let alone, you know, champions from other classes that have a higher prestige than Deadpool here. Really, this guy's really nothing more than a trophy champ. Or if you've got a Nick Fury, you can use this Deadpool as a member of the synergy team to get a really good synergy out of Nick Fury. But as a standalone champ, no, currently, no, not so much. Not so much. Yashis, how are ya? Good to see you, my friend. Hope your today is going well so far. You know, actually, Shadow, AC was on a live stream earlier for the Incursion seeding round. Dude was perfectly cordial, didn't do his normal sign-in. But, you know, it's the one time he does it, and, you know, if that's his thing, then that's his thing. What's the cutoff for Deadpool Xforce? If he goes for anything more than like 40 million, then I would be shocked. It's not implausible because, again, it's a new champ, trophy champ at that. But then, yeah, then Doolittle, I definitely recommend trying to pick yourself up an Xpool here, or a gold pool or a red pool, whatever floats your boat. Any one of those will work. Like, really, for me, again, like I said, it's the synergy, the non-gold pool synergy, because fortunately I wound up pulling a gold pool way back when. And he's been fantastic and fantastically helpful in that regard, but, you know, I'm a bit of a collector too, I suppose. But again, we'll see. If he goes for like 50 mil, then I'm good. I'll save that surprise for when I pull Xpool as a 6-star, inevitably. Hello, Guido. Good to see you, bud. Welcome to the stream. Happy Thursday. It's almost Friday, everybody. Don't worry. We're almost there. So, I gotta say, what's up, Reaper? Gotta say, how are you all enjoying your brand new 2-star Civil Warrior? Thought that was ever so nice of Kabam to be handing out free 2-stars. I mean, I'll take a freebie. I know I am being a bit of a jerk about it, but we all got free 2-star Civil Warriors today, which was nice. You know, it's nice. Extra points for the next level up event, or if they're hinting at something by having another like 2-star boss rush or variant or something, then you got a solid power drain champ. Or if it gets buffed, then possibly the next god tier tech champ. Who knows? Time will tell. Time will tell. Well, the nice thing about Xpool and Nick is that it winds up shrugging off a bleed or a poison and then giving you a little bit of a heal on top of it. So, very nice to have. Especially if you're running suicides. Very, very nice to have. And then let's throw down Storm X, just because it gives me another chance to play as one of my favorite champs in the game. I do love me some Storm X. Excuse me. Just gotta get my hands on some extra tier 5 basic, and she's gonna be going up to rank 5, and I'm never looking back. Ouch. Stop it. Stop it. Bad Ant-Man. Bad. But other than that, aside from the Xpool Arena starting up today, free 2-star Civil Warrior, I think that was kind of it for news. I don't remember if it was before stream or after stream yesterday that they wound up saying that they're going to be nerfing some of the new nodes in AQ, which is nice. But nothing really as far as any of the other summer festivities. The Summer of Pain, Boss Rush, 5-star Wolverine, 5-star Scarlet Witch. All those fun things that are still slated for summer. So maybe tomorrow, because they have been dropping some stuff on Fridays. That would not be unheard of. Or hopefully next week. Because next week, for sure, we're going to be getting at least the initial tease of who the August champions are going to be. Most likely. And then by week following, then we should have the full breakdown of what they do and why they're important. Yasha's asked, who do I take to rank 5? Torch, Stealthy, or Stealthy, Torch, or Domino? I'm assuming all three of them are awakened, right? That's tough. That's tough between Torch and Stealthy. And I think really it's going to come down to who else you have on your roster. Because both Torch and Stealthy are worth rank 5. I mean, Domino's fun too, but she's a bit more niche, I think. Like if you don't have a solid counter to Mystic Champions, or you need someone to help reverse heals, Torch is your go-to. Or you need someone to throw down a bunch of Incinerates for either AQ or, you know, want to have an Incinerate champ on your roster, then yeah, Torch is your way to go. But if you need a heavy hitter, someone who can put up a huge amount of damage pretty quick, or you want to counter for Unstoppable with Stealthy's slow debuff, then Stealthy would be your option. So like I said, both of those guys are solid, and it's kind of a non-answer, so I'm sorry about that. But it really does depend on, you know, who the rest of your A team is. Because yeah, they're both solid. And then actually, Yasha's, let's see, what's your 6-star game looking like? And I only ask that because Human Torch is equally as amazing unawakened as he is awakened. Whereas Stealthy really needs to be awakened with a high sig level to be extra spicy, so in that regard, I would probably take up Stealthy as a 5-star. Just, you know, put as many 6 stones on him as you can get, and then if you pull Human Torch as a 6-star, he's good right outside of the gate. No, I want to do this. So let's do that. Let's throw up Dorming, and let's throw up fake Sparkles. Grandma Sparkles. OG Sparkles, one could say. Cheers. Alright, so I gotta pay a little bit closer attention here because this Vine Sand want to bring it a full Blade Trinity, which means that all 3 of these guys are gonna be extra spicy to fight now. So, you know, one false move on my part, and it's curtains for me. But that was off to a pretty decent start right then and there. What's up, Black Knight? How you doing, bud? Happy Thursday. Happy almost Friday, I should say, too. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. It was such a wave of relief. Like, it's kind of cool, like, you know, doing the YouTube thing kind of it's rewarding in its own right, because like it's fun going back and like just watching the range of emotion or like the waves of emotion for that, because I completely went in expecting it to be like 160 or like 51 or something like that, right? So so such a relief, such a relief. I am very happy, Falcon. I am very, very happy. I'm very relieved. Because it was a cool cool experiment for me, you know, just to see what I could do reasonably without using any refreshes, right? Now, obviously, you can get a lot higher than 60 mil, but for me, and you know, just juggling, you know, playing a game and real life stuff, you know, 60 mil is pretty impressive. But at the same time, too, I mean, it's kind of for a point too to get the champ. So to have both of them pay off, it's very cool. It's very, very cool. Actually, no. Let's do that. Yeah. Yeah. Because I was kind of expecting the cutoff to be fairly... I was expecting to be fairly par, because he went for 76 first round, right? So it could have swung either way, like 78, just in case, you know, other people wanted to try and get him too, or, you know, it falls off a little bit to like 72, 73, something like that. Just because people tend to push a few mil past a big, like, milestone, like 70 mil. I'm not sure what he wound up going for, actually. But, I mean, I was 72 at rank 122. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh, cheers, Falcon. Cheers. It's always fun, you know. I mean, I should just say that it's always fun. Period. Because I mean, at the end of the day, it's a game, right? It's a game with high stakes. I'm not gonna lie. It's probably why Alliance War is my least favorite mode in the game. Just because it doesn't toe the line between being challenging and fun. It's just challenging without being fun, in my opinion. But like, you know, having fun with Arena, right? And just like trying new things or doing different strategies, or, you know, the same approach I have with characters too. Find new ways of breathing life into a game that's been around for 5 years, you know? Because there's always something new and cool or interesting to discover about this game. With as many champions, 170 odd some champs as they have in the game now, with, you know, different and some completely different, you know, synergies and kits and interactions and new nodes and coming out all the time. Yeah, it's really fun to take somebody who you wouldn't expect up against, you know, a tough opponent and just completely wreck them because of some lesser known or underutilized bit. It's a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. Alright, so it is fight number 9, so let's throw up Hype, Crossbones, and Magneto. Getting pretty close to the streak. Very nice. Well, big congrats to you too, bud. Have you got a chance to take him out for a spin? No? Because I'm not going to lie, I claimed mine, took a quick nap, and then went and reacquainted myself with my loved ones and peeked my head outside, see what's changed in the last few days. Not much. Not much. But now I know. So it's gonna be cool to have a cooldown. You know, just putting up milestones here, which is gonna be really easy, straightforward. Tomorrow, shameless plug number 1, guys. Tomorrow is going to be 100% Canadian exploration of week 3 of Northern Expeditions. I will lie. I will not lie, I should say. I did do the easiest week 3 chapter already. So I do know that there is another set of paths, so there's 4 extra paths now. Which means it is going to take just a little bit longer than what it was before, but still very reasonable to be able to do in one sitting. So looking forward to that. I do hear that there is a bit more of Sassy floating around, so I'm sure that'll be fun. Need to bring my wasp. And then, you know, just go from there. What's up, Swag? How you doing, bud? Good to see you again, twice in one day. I'm getting spoiled. I have not yet posted the link to the seeding round in the line chat yet, so I do need to remember to do that after the stream here, just, you know, for posterity. But big cheers, big thank you again for putting this whole thing together. Had a fun round with Shirmoy. If you haven't checked it out, that is also live on my channel, and for the flip side of the coin, Shirmoy's got a stream, the stream up on his channel as well. So if you want, you can play them side by side just for kicks. Okay, so 9. So let's throw up Guardian, throw up Thor, and switch. Bring some devastation to these 6 stars. I won't know what hit them. Yeah, because you're saying, Black Knight, that you're going to take him straight to rank 5, right? Oh, okay, yeah, perfect. You know, so that's actually going to be probably perfect because, I mean, today was the earliest that I could do it, right? And Shirmoy was very accommodating for that. But because we both ran 6 stars, it's going to be a number of days before they come back on cooldown. So, yeah, having that extra 5-day buffer is, yeah, that's going to be fantastic. You know what I realized? Because between this tournament and then just, you know, just for kicks, I finally maxed out the number of artifacts I could carry. Like, I looked up and it said I was maxed out at the 55,000 that you're allowed. So there's a little icon that said max, which, that's new. Which sucked because I kind of was saving them for when they had the 6-star shards. Whenever they said they would, but they never said when. So I got a Incursion Crystal to open up. So that'll be interesting. Can anyone give me some advice for Variant 3 Chapter 1? Have an unduped rank 4 Sentinel. Would you put any of those non-standard boosts on? For Sentinel? Well, Variant 3 is the Sentinel variant, isn't it? If I'm remembering right. So, I mean, if you wanted to throw down, like, one of those, what is it? 8% or 12% special boosts. That'll help. If you got a couple extra of like the 15% or 10% or the 20% of the attack and health boosts, yeah, that wouldn't hurt. Let's do it this way. But otherwise, I mean, the 100 or 150% or 200% power gain boost is going to be pretty useless for you. So don't waste them. Save them for something else. Falcon, is it a specific path or a specific node that you're running into problems with, or just, you know, strategies for amping up your Sentinel going into it? If you got an Emma Frost, I recommend bringing Emma Frost with too. She's got some pretty good synergy, or Sentinel has some pretty good synergies with her. Ouch, 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 ouch. As does Gilly 99. Get some of that robot domination uprising going. Stop it. Stop it, Beardo. I want to appreciate this. Okay, come on. Come on. Thank you. See? There we go. Now he's got his armor down, which means I can damage him just marginally more. But this dude's a 6-star, and I'm a squishy little 4-star. I mean, I'm squishy to begin with, but I'm a 4-star going up against a 6, so I gotta play a little bit smarter than I would otherwise. Nah, swag, actually, no, surprisingly. Sorry, bud. I think that's a very smart idea. I think that's a very smart idea, because Magneto undoubtedly is going to be awful. Let's see. If Fate Seal here counts for his... Nope. Well, this is fairly ridiculous. Stupid Sinister. Ouch. Alright. I'm gonna try something, try and get to a special 3 and see what that does against them. But this dude's like a rank 2 6-star. And that's just not gonna go well. But I mean, this fight just wasn't gonna happen anyway. I didn't have the right chance to fight him. Stop punching me, dude. Stupid, perfect nonsense. You want to throw a special, bud? Please? I mean, I'll keep punching you if you want, but... like, if you wanted to throw a special, thank you, that would be much appreciated. I think I already did this one. I did not. Come on. Come on. I'm not going to chase into you, dude. Because then you're going to special intercept me and I'm just going to get ruined. Alright. Special me again. Please. This is the most epic fight I've had getting a streak in months. And it's actually kind of fun. As you get punched in the face. Almost. Do it. Do it. There we go. There we go. Well, how about that, guys? Battled back from 1% life. And there we go. Okay. I think I should just get the infinite streak just for that fight. That was such a clutch play. Yeah, Falcon, that was smart. Thinking ahead. Same with the Colossi as well. It's possible, but I wouldn't count on it, Shadow. Because they're all over the place about who gets buffed and who doesn't get buffed, you know? Like, the only reason the 1-star Colossus didn't get buffed was because it was going to be a big thumb in the nose to the players with a variant, was it 4? Because I don't buy the official response. Don't buy it. What's up, Mike? Happy Thursday, bud. Good to see you. Why am I grinding for a Deadpool X-Force? For a trophy champ, for one. Because I don't... I'm kind of a collector completionist in that regard, right? Like, I like the old champs. Like, I got the Doctor Strange, I got Electro, I got A-Bomb. But the other part of it, though, too, is that people more and more are having synergies with the Deadpool squad that don't include gold pool. I'm fortunate enough to have a gold pool, but I don't have a 6-star Xpool. And red pool is only available as a 4-star currently. So if you want to use any of the synergies for those new champs at a high level, you're out of luck. So that, for me, is where Xpool here is going to come in handy. Since it's a 5-star, he can get into all content, so I can bring him with as a synergy member if need be. And then plus, I think he's going to go for low. So to get all that for a low cutoff, I think is going to be a plus too. And, you know, just to build up my stash of arena chips again. I wound up blowing a $500,000, farming out an extra 1,005 units for the grind earlier today, so I gotta restock up on those too. But believe me, it is definitely not because I want to play the champion or I enjoy the champion himself. It's just because what he can do for other people. Which is kind of a shame. I really wish he was more interesting. And I really wish that each time they come up with a Deadpool champion, it isn't literally copy-paste the exact freaking thing every single time, you know? Because, I mean, Salim's going to be true of a Platinum Pool whenever he comes out. The only thing different about Platinum Pool is his special, or his, passive ability with all trading cards. Interesting mechanic, but it's the exact same Deadpool you've been playing with for the last 5 years. So, you know, we'll see about that. Synergies, yeah. Prestige isn't good enough. Which is really a weird thing to say, but like in terms of just mutants, there are so many other mutants that are better or on par with him prestige-wise that are just more fun and more useful to play. Because like Goldpool has a really high prestige. I think he's second, third highest. I'm actually curious now. There we go. Okay, so from so unless Xpool has like an amazing prestige boost or something like that, yeah, he's not looking super spicy. He hasn't shown up on Aunt May yet. But even for like the 6-star, right? Xpool isn't even top 10 for mutants. In fact, he's barely top 20. Coming in at 20. Yo, Nathan, how are you, my friend? Happy Thursday. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Like, if they wind up buffing Xpool, that'd be fantastic. Because otherwise, it's just... I don't know, dude. It's very... meh. It's a novelty thing. And that's all it is. It's just a novelty. Like, you know there's going to be some clown who gets him as a 5-star and then immediately takes him to rank 5. You know someone's going to do it. It's going to be all over the Reddit forums. Someone's going to do it. Mark my words. If it hasn't happened already. Kind of makes me wonder how many people are going to wind up buying that Xpool Grandmaster Crystal. Get that added chance for the 6-star version. Ooh. Although if I knew I was going to get a Xpool for only 300 units, I would do it. 6-star Xpool. 5 or 6-star, to be frank. Save me a grind. But that all having been said, not the best champ by a long shot. You know, Platinum Pool better not be available in a crystal. He better be like a milestone prize for Summer of Pain, or just like a freebie that just shows up in the mail. Because we already have Goldpool as that ridiculously low drop rate that he is, right? And Red Pool hasn't been in game since... Oh, that's not good. Hasn't been in game since the Red Pool Arena 2 years ago. Goldpool's been showing up a good bit, like I said, but no one cares about Xpool. And Platinum Pool's a myth. It's all just silly stuff. It was kind of like that thing too with when they were selling the whatchamacallit, junior and senior Red Room 2-star crystals, where like the senior ones had a whole bunch of like exclusive 2-stars on them, but they were like 50 units, 60 units a piece. You know, and then you had people flipping because it's a brand new exclusive champion, but at the same time it's a 2-star. What is it gonna do for you? You know, if he's added as a 2-star for a freebie, I would be totally okay with that. Or no, 2-star. Because I want to play with his awakened ability. I know there's going to be a whole bunch of griping, though. Because they've been hyping up this character, this champion, for ages. And then he finally makes his debut, and it's a 2-star. Unless they do like a My Little Symbiote sort of thing, but it's like My Little Platinum Pool. You just wind up giving the 2-star Platinum Pool a bunch of like, I don't know, symbioid catalysts or whatever, rank them up. So he's like the 1 2-star that's actually OP, but because he's a 2-star, you can't use him in any endgame content to break the game. That would actually be a lot of fun. I'd go for that. I know. But a guy can hope and a guy can dream, Mike. Same's true for OG Wolverine, because he's coming out sometime in the next couple weeks. Allegedly. Like, I was kind of hoping he'd be the featured champion this week instead of Xpool in Arena. Because, you know, I would be very happy to work for him. But not play the crystal roulette. Well, we'll see. You know, hope springs eternal. Like I said, I say that a lot. I realize I've said that a lot today. I've said that like 5 or 6 times. The saying of the day, guys. There you go. You're welcome. So I'm just over here slugging it out. Well, thank you for not blocking that, Luke. Well, there goes my combo. Some Furies, though. Hopefully that speeds things up a little bit. Still got places to go, people to see, things to do. Arena streaks to get. And you ain't helping, bud. But there we go. Luke Cage down. This is what, this is round 15 right now, I think? I hope. This should be the last of the Kang Thanos teams. So I forget the official canon reason why they're Kang and Thanos teams. Like, that's from like a long ago story, right? Like, after we beat Kang and after we beat Thanos, then they just, like, got upset that we beat them and just, what, released a bunch of crystals? And those crystals are teams that we fight? I don't know. find it kind of strange that they never updated it with like Maestro or Collector or Grandmaster. It's like the first two bosses of the game that people blow through, and by the end of the first couple weeks of playing. Ouch, I'm almost dead. I didn't realize that. Come on, dude. This is also the first time I've done Arena without suicides, and I feel it. I feel it. Such a difference. Although I will say, it's also the first time I've run AQAW without suicides on right now, so I definitely appreciate being able to throw specials again. That makes my life a lot easier. Just takes a little bit longer. Maybe. Yeah, he's only using like 1% of his power or whatever. It's not even his final form. Go ahead and do that. See how that does. Let's do this, and this, and this. Bingo. That's a bingo. I think the other thing about it though too is that they've just teased it so much and people are just hyped up because of the tease. But once, if and when we ever do wind up getting the guy, like actually in hand, I don't think anyone's gonna be excited about it. Be another one of those things like, hey, cool, got the new champ, gonna go put them on the bench, and that is where they're gonna stay. Doink. Doink, a boink, and a yoink. It's the official sound effects of MCOC. Brought to you by me. Also, you're welcome. You know, I didn't, actually. I didn't. I think I saw it the video itself pop up in my feed, like unrelated. I didn't realize that they actually changed him in-game. They did. Like, Civil Warrior is one of those champions who's good, he just needs his numbers buffed. Hopefully. Are you ready? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I think we are referencing different things there, though, John. Mr. Cena. Good to see you, bud. How are you? Welcome to the fun and festivities this Thursday evening. I am your currently marginally awake host. Somehow managing to keep punching dudes in the face. Despite being half asleep. So, there we go. 1 million points down in the books. That's the hardest million to get. What? 15 to go? Easy peasy. Easy peasy, I tell ya. Uh-oh. Looks like we got ourselves a wrestling match here, guys. Yo, Undertaker, I heard John was talking smack about you yesterday. Now, you'll have to forgive my ignorance a little bit for Undertaker lore, but does he still tag team with his brother? Or is that just a thing they were doing for a while or had been doing for a while and retired? Ouch. Because I think Undertaker is retired now, right? He still gets in the ring though for some lulls, but thought he's kind of working upstairs now. Kane went to the movies last I heard. Yeah, his sister wound up being Batwoman. It's a very, very colorful costumed family. Father was a fellow by the name of Citizen. Nephew by the name of Candy. Very, very unique family. Let's do that, and let's keep rolling with that. Yeah, that's probably actually the best they can get. The other two are bleed champs, and that would not go well against the Mega. Not so much. No, stop it. Stop it. Bad Omega. Bad. Now, if you want to throw your special, that'd be much appreciated. Nope, no special. Okay, well, we'll do this the hard way, I suppose. Get off. There we go. little bit of a quake and bake action, making that work. The bushwhackers. And I don't know about y'all, but that there's funny. I don't know, I mean, I guess Bushwhackers is a bit more nominally creative than the Kiwis. Just dudes in little bird costumes. But you know, when they were sitting around the table coming up with the idea for the characters, Kiwis came up. Like, how do we make these Kiwis cool? Like, look cool in a ring. That's how it happened. I would know. I was there. Just a little fly on the wall. No, I wasn't. Come on, bud. Come on. Thank you. Again, got places to go, people to see, dudes to KO. And you are being very difficult. Let's see. Let's do one more. Let's do Domino. Let's do Torch. And Mojo Jojo just for kicks. Just for... Hello? Why am I lagging? There we go. There we go. So you gotta charge the heat, right? Bring it to max temp. Start having them incinerates do some work for you. Sneaky storm. Sneaky. Not nice. Falcon says, the last time I had to explain to several people copyright law and music. Interesting. Oh, you had to explain that it's a thing? I thought you were like, I read that first time, I'm like, oh, you got into like the minutia of like copyright. Oh, that's interesting. But that last part, really? Are they just like so used to music being on YouTube that they don't realize or remember that that's still a thing? Or what? It belongs to everybody. Yo, what's up, Moral G? How you doing, bud? Happy Thursday. It's almost the weekend. Hope week's been going well for you here. Since last we spoke, at least. Yeah, channel's getting there. Channel is getting there. It'll be a huge milestone once we do. And I can't wait. It's all them thanks to you guys. That's not just a empty platitude, and completely serious. Thank you. I don't say it nearly enough, but thanks to all you guys. I really appreciate it. Oh. Oh. Dude. Well, Mike, that's a subject right there. Yeah. I will say this. There are very few people, very few YouTubers or content creators to join or to play this game that have left as big an impression on the game as that guy. So you can say something positive about everybody. There you go. Come on. Come on. Let's go, my dude. Let's go. You know, Mortal G, I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good. It's been a long week. It's been a long week. But I'm a lot better now that the Guardian Arena is done, and a lot happier now that I got the Guardian. So I'm looking forward to taking a good few days and just keeping it really, really low key. Interesting. Well, yeah, I mean, that's kind of what it is. I mean, Twitch is one thing, and then YouTube is its other. And YouTube is extraordinarily finicky about music. Extremely finicky. Like, I get why they've been sued how many times about it, but... Like, even if you're, like, live streaming a game and there's music in the game, just as part of regular gameplay, it's fine on Twitch, but if you bring that over to YouTube, YouTube will still flag the game for playing game music. Like, it's extremely finicky. Actually, yeah, let's do this. I got a mutant. Shouldn't be awful. Too awful. Might be awful, but not too awful. We'll see. Don't quote me on that. Could go south really fast. Thought I had a block there, but I guess not. Interesting. How did that clip her? Because the beam was well in front of the character model, but it still showed it me clipping her. Interesting. I'll take a couple of those Fury buffs, thank you very much. So then, Falcon, how did the rest of that wind up going down? Were they just doing something different on Twitch or what? Mike, the rest of the tournament wound up going pretty good. Shirmoy wound up run into a really nasty domino and then got stuck there, which then was curtains for me because I had made a couple mistakes on my end earlier on, and the boss was an Iceman, So, you know, couple the degen with the cold snap, and it was curtains for us. So we almost made it through room 9 of incursions. But, you know, I can't complain. It wasn't bad. Had a lot of fun. And, you know, turned out pretty good. Cheers. And then the word now is that there are going to be 5 more days added to seeding round. A couple more people wanted to join up, so that gives them a chance to get their rounds in too, make the tourney just a little bit bigger. And I am all for that. Gives my chance to come off a cooldown though too. Yeah, thanks for asking. See if the guy winds up throwing his... Nope. No special. Okay, now he throws it. Of course he throws it now. That wasn't very nice. Don't appreciate it, dude. Actually, I should pay a little bit closer attention to Wasp here, because, you know, Wasp is Wasp. The last thing I needed her to do is to evade and then heavy attack me into a wood like that. Lovely. Come on. There we go. That works. That I'll take. So let's see what we want to do here now. Let's throw up Maw. Let's throw up Vulture. Dude's trying to sneak out of getting played. And Rhino, because he's at the bottom. And that's the only reason. Only reason. Brilliant. Love it when the plan comes together like that. What? Did I just completely whiff? Somehow? Ouch. Stop it. Stop it, you. Stack stack, going for the run. Yeah. Dude, Skull, after that big arena push, I wound up using just about everything I had. So in total, it wound up being about 3,000 units between the 1,300 I had saved up, and then it wound up, well, not even close. And then I pulled another 1,000 out of the arena crystals. So more like 2,300, probably 25 if you want to round up. Which then left me with a big, shiny 14 units. Which means that whenever I wind up resetting my masteries, it's probably gonna bleed me dry. So that's fun. Yeah, I think the cutoff must have been somewhere in the 70 mil range, because I was 122 at 72 mil. If nothing else, then maybe like 68, 69, but 70 is probably fair. Hey, what's up, Theo? How you doing, bud? How did I do for Guardian? Well, bud, shameless plug here, number 3. Got another video here up on my channel if you want to go check that out for the official results. I'm playing, my friend. I wound up getting them. I was rank 122 with 72 mil. So what it wound up being was I was able to get about 60 mil points just grinding naturally, just playing everybody as they came off a cooldown and all that. And then used 2,300 units that I had saved up for the difference. And I realized after the fact that I would have wound up saving more units if I just not slept last night. And at first I was like, oh man, I could have got more points if I didn't sleep last night. But then I caught myself what I was saying, that I'm like, yeah. I'm like, no, in retrospect, I'm very happy I got the 5 hours of sleep I got last night. That would not have worked out. I would be a very, very grumpy fellow this morning. And it worked out as well as it did anyway, so there we go. Let's see what we can do next here. Throw up Old Man, throw up Karnak, throw up, who's at the bottom? Ant-Man. I think the only thing I regret about that whole run, though, was I wound up missing out on the Tier 4 Basic Arena. Like, it would not have been possible for me to do the Tier 4 Basic Arena, but that having been said, I would have liked to get those extra 2 Tier 4 Basics. Oh well, gotta wait another 6 days. Ish. What am I aiming for to get Xpool? I'm just going Milestones right now, bud. But depending on what the cutoff is, my guess is that he's going to go for about 40 for first round. But it really just depends on whatever the cutoff is. If it is 40 mil, then I'll be going for about as much round 2. If it's something ridiculous like in the 50 mil, then no, I don't want an Xpool that badly. But the way that people are going on, I don't think he's going to go for like 20. Maybe like 30, 32. I could reasonably see that, but I don't know. We'll see. Oh. Reaper's looking for some trouble. Watch out, guys. Boink. 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 You know, that sounds about right. Sounds about right. Like, I was only able to run maybe like 2 teams of 440s, 444 stars in the featured 5-star arena before I got a death squad. So like I was able to run the top prestige, like the Silver Surfer and yeah, and those guys, right? But as soon as I got out of that super high prestige range, just for like regular 330s or 440s, I mean, regular 440s, then no, I was running into a world of hurt there, and that was not fun. I lucked out. I wound up getting out of it, but still, yeah. Have to wind up seeing if they actually are going to stick with the whole removing death squads bit that they were talking about. I mean, seeing as how that mechanic has been ingrained in gameplay for 5 years, we'll see. I would hope so, but we'll see. Or what the alternative to it would be. You know... Kenobi. You know, I'm always down to talk Star Wars. But if you guys are going to be around start of the stream tomorrow, I'd be down to talk a lot more with you guys then. Because I'm going to be wrapping up here in probably the next 10 minutes or so. And I could very easily go for hours. Very, very easily. Yeah, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. All of a sudden, General Kenobi's just showing up in my feed here, and I don't know how to react. I know I'm already in trouble with the Empire, but I gotta play it cool. Maybe it's not the General Kenobi, it's just like Colonel Sanders. This guy's just coming up with like a fried wampa line or something. Cheers. You know, Shadow, I would actually be okay with that. I would be okay with that. So long as it gives you a chance to win, I'd be okay with that. Let's do that. From the jug. Heck yeah. Count Dooku is supposed to be getting a repack, though, I thought, right? He's supposed to find his way into one of the new waves. Just to pad the case. Y'all see the new releases for Ahsoka, the 501st clone, and then the 2 Mandalorians? That just got posted a little bit earlier this evening. And, you know, hooray, hooray, it's a Walmart exclusive. Because, of course, it is. Yeah, I mean, they haven't let us down with her yet, right? I I mean, she's still got more story and more growth to tell. So I'm okay with that. I think they got a bit of splaining to do, bridging the gap between Rebels and Mando. I think the biggest catch, though, is just going to be which version of Rosario Dawson shows up. If it's highly acclaimed actress Rosario Dawson, or like Iron Fist Season 2 phoning it in for the paycheck Rosario Dawson. Because, I mean, that's really the big catch. Because she can act when she wants to. But, I mean, I feel the same way about, like, Bruce Willis and Natalie Portman. They can act when they want to. Yes, Cole, there's like 170 pushing 180 now. And there's more every month. Can you imagine where the game's going to be in like 3 years if the game's still around in 3 years? Like how many ridiculous amounts of dudes there's going to be by then? I'm going to take Warlock, maybe. Maybe as my like second tech rank 3. Or, well, no, I don't know. Because like right now, Warlock and Gilly 99 are both ranked to 6 stars. I've got Ghost at rank 3, and I'm almost halfway to a second rank 3. But I'm still having the same dilemma that I am having with the Awakening Stone, right? Gilly or Warlock. I think what it may wind up being is Gilly might get the Awakening Stone, but Warlock might get the rank 3. Possibly. Stop it, dude. Bye-bye, Doom. Yeah, 30 champs in the pool, and 20 of those 30 champs all had the exact same animations. I remember back in the day when spending, was it 1,000 units or 3,000 units for a 4-star crystal was such a steal. Because like I would save up my units expressly, strictly for that, to buy a 4-star crystal for that 3,000 units. Because 4 stars were that hard to come by. Shadow, you 100% are going to have him by then. Or have a bleed immune by then. I believe in you. You can do it. Yeah, Theo, I got both of them as 5s. Currently, both of them are 5-star rank 4. But we'll see. We'll see, Falcon. I'm taking my time with that one. I'm not in any rush to do one thing over another. It's just kind of nice to know that it's an option, you know? Especially with how freakishly difficult it is to get any of those sort of rank up materials or awakening gems. I mean, Skull, you could do that now. You could do that now. Just depends how much you'd be willing to whale out for. And again, standard disclaimer, I'm not shaming anybody for their spending or lack of spending. You do you, guys. You do you. I want to thank the big whales for keeping the game free to play for everybody else. Uh-oh. There, that worked. I wish it was that simple. Let's see what this does. First 330 I ever had was a Venom Pool. There you go. I was big on Storm for a while. Uh-oh. Bad touch. Stupid Emma and your immunities. There we go. There's something. I'll take that. What's up, Matt? Well, I'm not gonna mince words, but a little bit. A little bit. But it's good to see you all the same. Glad you were able to stop in for the tail end of things here. Hope your Thursday was doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well, bud. Shadow, the thing is that they're going to have to start introducing items, which they were already talking about in the roadmap. And the items are going to be what winds up spicing up everybody. So then you have your set of like top 200, 250 champs, whatever it is, but you're going to have those champs, but they're going to live and die by the item meta. That's my guess. Yeah, Theo, I know. I got you. Or has Master Kenobi been Theo all along? It's his undercover disguise. Any tips for a long shot, like how sometimes he just wrecks champs with special 2? He wrecks champs based on how many good karma and bad karma he's got. So if you dex attacks, you get good karma. And if you parry heavy, you can trade some of that good karma for bad karma on the opponent. So the more good karma you got on you, the more bad karma they got on them, the more likely you are to just completely destroy an opponent. Alright guys, this one here is going to be the last one for the evening. So, I'm going to throw in Tigra because she's fun to play. I'm going to throw in Beardo because he's Beardo. And then where's Squirrel Girl? Did I ever use Squirrel Girl? No, there she is. Squirrel Girl, because she's new and I never really played her as a 5-star. And there's that lovely Xpool. I don't know. I don't remember that part. Not sure for a long shot. Doink. Boink. There we go. Yeah, I think so. I think it'll be like those Where's Waldo books where, you know, you got the champion, but then you got all the accessories. You got Waldo's hat, you got Waldo's cane, you got Waldo's arch nemesis, Maldo. It's like a whole big old scavenger hunt. And then with all the pieces combined, it turns into some big Megazord. And you just like duke it out with like Gundam Collector Grandmaster. There we go. Figured it out. It's a game plan for the next 5 years. Awesome. Alrighty then, guys. That is going to do me for tonight. So I wound up putting up about 3.8 million points here on the first get-go. Going to be going for Milestones again, so that is going to be about 15 million points overall. And I think we're definitely on a good pace for that. I want to thank you guys for watching here. I want to thank you guys in chat for watching live. It's been really cool getting to talk with you guys. Gabbing with you guys is always the high point of doing the live streams and the arena grinds here. So cheers to all of you. If you haven't already, if you would kindly like and subscribe, that would all be very much appreciated. Each and everybody that does help me out immensely, and I do very much appreciate it. I'm going to be back tomorrow night for doing 100% Week 3 Canadian difficulty of the Northern Expeditions and seeing exactly how many times I wind up getting Sasquatch popping up. So that'll be fun. Stay tuned for that. Plus, I got a bunch of videos coming out, too. The rest of my initial Abyss run is going to be trickling out over the next few days, trying to see exactly how long it took me, how many revives I used, and if Heimdall is worth bringing in the first place. But until next time, everybody, take care. Talk soon. Stay safe. And be well, everyone. Bye for now.